alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Alisema Muzeene alisema, vijana wangu wote wamelegea, sasa tuanze mchaka.
Roho yangu na uma kweli,
sasa tuanze mchaka.
Kichwa yangu na uma sana,
sasa tuanze mchaka.
Mikono yangu na uma sana,
sasa tuanze mchaka.
Miguu yangu na uma kweli,
sasa tuanze mchaka.
Ladies and gentlemen, it comes out from Oje the man to you.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni mama.
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 Watoto kweli waliuliza, wababa wote walienda wapi?
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Wabibi kweli wanauliza, wababa kweli wako wapi?
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni mama.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni mama we.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Watoto kweli wanalialia, wababa wote wako wapi?
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Wabwana kweli wanauliza, watoto kweli wako namna gani?
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni mama.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni mama.
Chibonge chanene, vijana walihamia msituni.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
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 Heleza waliobaki, ati Uganda jiko moto sana.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
Heleza waliobaki, ati Uganda jiko sawa sana.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
Heleza waliobaki, ati Uganda jiko kawa kweli.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
Uganda moto, tufanye kazi kweli.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
Kweli moto, Uganda moto kweli.
Uganda moto, Uganda moto sana.
Gombolewa sisi ya lena, mama gombolewa sisi sisi alena we.
Kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Yeye kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kombolewa yalena, kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Che kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kweli kombolewa yalena, kombolewa sisi alena we.
Kombolewa sisi alena, mama kombolewa sisi alena we.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okuwe mozembe, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okuwe malingara, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okupende wa malaya, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okuwe mozembe, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okupende pombe, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okuwe malingara, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Lingoma, tarara lingoma, okuwe mozembe, polisi takushinda mama.
Lingoma, lingoma, tarara lingoma mama, iyo, iyo.
Hey man, this is for Jade man. Special dedication to the cadets and people's hills 2014. Here we go. Yo yo, singo wera. Yo yo mama, singo wera.
Yo, yo, singo wera. Yo, yo, mama, singo wera.
Yo yo, singo wera. Yo yo mama, singo wera.
Yo, yo, singo wera. Yo, yo, mama, singo wera.
Netali humia juu ya mali malaya na teka tu mwenyere.
Yo, yo, singo wera. Yo, yo, mama, singo wera.
Bipisi aliumia juu ya pesa malaya na teka tu mwenyere.
Yo, yo, singo wera. Yo, yo, mama, singo wera.
Let's humble ourselves and pray. Father, we thank you for this day, colorful day. We thank you, Lord, for these students who have been trained in patriotism and this Passout day, oh God. We commit this occasion into your hands. We thank you for the guests of honor, all representatives from different places and institutions. We pray, Father, for your guidance in everything that's going to be done, oh God. May your grace fill this ceremony and may everything be done.
Helen Seku, the principal, Dr. Nampiima Eva, memorandum on patriotism course undertaken by the students of Mulago School of Nursing and Midwifery commenced from 2nd March to 7th March 2025. We are pleased to report about the successful completion of the patriotism course that involved the first, second, and third year students from the dates stated above that took place for 5 days. The initiative organized by the National Secretariat for Patriotism. On 2nd March, we welcomed the Brig training team led by Madam Zawango Madina, the course coordinator, and other officials as follows. The W1, Chinene Juma, the chief instructor, Afande Kaganga Kato Elizabeth, the instructor, Afande Semakula Patrick, the instructor, Afande Mulumba George, the instructor, Madam Kabukama Emily, the data officer. On 3rd March 2025, the Patriotic Club commenced with an official opening by Colonel Rukundo Justus, who is our chief guest today. He also took us through a training session of ways of thinking and understanding reality. Aims of thinking, reality, materialism, and dialectics. We learned the importance of our thoughts and that how we think can either put a positive or negative impact in our lives and future. On the same day, the Assistant Commander, Mulago National Referral Hospital, Mbabazi Winifred, took us through a session about Ebola and emphasized on the importance of protecting ourselves during hospital practice using standard operating procedures. Furthermore, we had an amazing session with many officials with whom we learned and benefited a lot. On 4th March 2025, we were honored with the presence of Mr. Anthony Kapswani, who taught us about professionalism, pillars of great clinical practice, foundation of successful medical practice, and ethical obligation for healthcare workers. Still on that very day, we were honored with the presence of Captain Charles Mukuye, who took us through political economy and social development, concepts of development, which made us well conversant with our day-to-day development and what we must consider so as to succeed in society in our nation. Still on that very day, we welcomed an official who lectured us about financial literacy, personal development skills. He started by giving us some quotes from great men, which included, you work as if you're to die tomorrow, but plan as if you're to live for 100 years, by Jane Patton. We learned rules that help in strong personal finance management and a great understanding about investments and benefits of saving. On 5th March, we had a pleasure of hosting Madam Irene Semuko, the Regional Patriotism Coordinator and our English teacher, who emphasized the importance of self-control, love for oneself, discipline, academic excellence. We learned the core values of patriotism, pillars as she emphasized, love for oneself, so as to excel in life. Lieutenant Alan Yesero Punya led a discussion on importance of ideological training and talked about values of ideological training and took us through the history of Uganda People's Defense Force, known as the UPDF, and the importance and roles of the army. Mr. Ian Gumisrize taught us about the transformative discipline and methods of work. On 6th March 2025, we also had the pleasure of hosting Madame Brenda Timbamweda, who lectured us about nation building, whereby she said, to build a nation, you must love yourself first. She also reminded us about the core principles of a good nurse. She encouraged us to change the world positively. She left us with something. She said, every human has the ability and power to change the world. The following are a few requests to the government body by the students. We request for a standard playground to be used for sports activities like netball, football pitch to enhance and encourage students' participation in these core activities. We request for a playground for training, especially the patriotism. And we also request for patriotism club in support of equipments needed during patriotism sessions for smooth runnings like uniforms. The request to adjust the training at least every year so that the first students can benefit from it and sessions be adjusted to 2 weeks so as to enable students benefit more from the training. This memorandum was compiled by Abur Elizabeth, Ayesige Adam, Apio Mary Goretti, Bulida Wilson, Katabu John Jr. Thank you very much for God and my country.
To be a part of this course and harness this great opportunity to also join you, the young patriots, as you are coming to the end of this wonderful training. My appreciation goes to the Principal Mrs. Bahengana Eva and the school administration for being supportive towards this course. Without going any further, allow me to introduce to you the entire team of powerful ladies and gentlemen who have assured that these young cadres are supported ideologically and physically. My instructors, please, and the staff from the National Secretariat, kindly join me so that our amazing guests today and the guest of honor can have a look at the amazing team. Afande Chinelesa. That entire team, led by myself as the course coordinator, Miss Kobkama Emily as the data officer, kindly. Yes. Afande Chinele Juma.
Asante sana.
Afande Kato Kaganga.
Asante sana.
Afande Semakula.
Asante sana.
Afande Mulumba George.
Asante sana.
That amazing team trained 225 participants, and these included nurses and midwifery from the Mulago School of Nursing and Midwifery. Among the participants, 66 of them were male and 159 of these participants were female. We can take our leave.
Asante sana.
The initiative of patriotism development in schools and institutions was initiated by the President of the Republic of Uganda in 2009. He initiated this in the secondary schools and post-secondary schools, mainly to inculcate norms and values of patriotism in students and young people of Uganda. Patriotism development training transforms the young people through acquisition of knowledge, new skills, competences, and attitudes, which include inculcating a conscious sense of livelihood, tolerance, enables you, the young people, to cope up with the competitive world. It gives you a sense of hard work, academic excellence, exposes the young people so that they can make informed decisions, and it enables you to play an active role in the development of society. Patriotism education is therefore aimed to act as a bridge in our journey of socio-economic transformation. The word ideology comes from the word ideas, and therefore it's necessary for us to form a common ideology, because if we have bad ideas, that will cause bad actions and vice versa. To you, the patriots, I am happy to report that for the 5 days from the 2nd to the 7th that we have trained these people, you have been very good listeners, and you have taken note of all the values taught to you by the instructors and facilitators. Asante sana. Some of these values are being loyal to Uganda, and this must be by now deeply ingrained in the hearts and minds of these young patriots here. Love for oneself, others, and Uganda as a whole. To cherish knowledge, to be honest and be accountable as nurses and midwives, to be non-sectarian, and seek awareness of the national symbols. By now, these people have taken note of being able to understand their cultural heritage and family norms, because family is a basic unit of the organization. They have learned constitutionalism and rule of law, and to have knowledge about their constitution as Ugandans. What you have been exposed to, young patriots, during this training is knowledge for life and survival skills. The knowledge and skills you have acquired should be able to take you and make you mentally alert and well-disciplined. I am happy that emphasis was put on conscious discipline other than mechanical discipline. The training topics we have had have been facilitated by both National Secretariat for Patriotism co-facilitators and external wonderful facilitators, among which was our guest of honor, Colonel Justus Rukundo, Captain Charles Mokuye, Dr. Brenda Tibamwenda, Fande Alan Kunya, and many more. The participants have been taken through topics as below: introduction to patriotism and core values, ways of thinking, professionalism, political economy, financial literacy, role of ideological training in schools and institutions, patriotism for nation building, transformative discipline and methods of work, and many more topics. Our pride as the National Secretariat for Patriotism comes when we fulfill our constitutional mandate under Section 29 of the National Objectives and Principles of State Policy and Article 17(12) of the Constitution commands every Ugandan, every able-bodied Ugandan to undergo a training to protect their country. I am happy that the nurses and midwives of this institution have undergone such a training. Asante sana. To you, the young people, statistics now show that 600 of the youth get infected with HIV every 7 days. And you can only avoid being part of this number if you love yourself enough, like you have been taught, and attach value to yourself. All items of treasure are hidden. For example, one can only find the gold if they dig extremely under the ground. So there is no reason whatsoever why a nurse has to cut their uniform short and then treat our people, because there you will not be of treasure. I am happy this they have learned. Our chief guest, sir, the patriots have pledged not to copy the Western culture, as some of those are against our African norms. So we agree to detest from the bad vices that are coming to our country. These include homosexuality and many more of those. I implore you, the young people and the administrators of Mulago School of Nursing, to embrace environmental protection campaign that His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni launched at HTVET last year in April, for us to plant fruit trees and say no to the hot or the heat that is coming to us. Some of the schools in the neighboring countries actually closed because of the heat, and we don't want Ugandans to get there. I wish to congratulate you, the gallant nurses and midwives of Uganda, and I believe that your experience in this training will impact on your critical thinking and put water to your anthem of born to serve. Mahatma Gandhi warns all of us that there are 7 things that will destroy us: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, religion without sacrifice, politics without principle, science without humanity. You the nurses, the science nga toyina buntu, omuntu najja okuzaala n'omuboggolera n'omusaba ssente z'eddagala ng'ate lya bwereere. The science you have got should also be combined with humanity. Business without ethics. I take this opportunity to thank the principal of this mighty institution again, and the entire staff, not forgetting our activity coordinator, Nchala Frida Zawete, standing next to me here, for hosting and making us comfortable during our stay. Aluta continua for God and my country.
Thank you so much for the patriotism spirit that you continue to instill in these young men and women. At this moment, allow me to welcome Professor Mbazira to give us a keynote. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much once again. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to each and everybody who has played a vital role for such a wonderful Magnum Mass Patriotic Day. May the Almighty Lord bless all works of your hands. Thank you so much. Professor Gordon Bazila are my names. I'm a scientist, a physicist, and a medical pathologist. I am a patriot myself. Number 2, moral courage. This is the ability to do what's right, even if it means to risk your life. It involves standing for your own values. Stand against those who force you to do wrong things. And also stand against those who break the law. And then lastly, you must stand firm and maintain high integrity, even if it means that you have to sacrifice your life. You must maintain your integrity, even if you face negative consequences. The third one, trustworthy and honesty. This means, when I talk about honesty, I mean being truthful and responsible for your actions and words. You must be reliable and you must be trusted with the secrets so that you can maintain the reputation and the image of the homeland. Respect of rights for others. This involves treating all people with respect and dignity by acknowledging their values, recognizing their laws, and also you try to make sure that you maintain and respect their rights. And also, you should show empathy towards their feelings and opinions. If you can do that, then you are a true patriotic citizen. There are 3 principles that I want to share with you as patriotic citizens. Number 1, listen more than you speak. A skill of listening is a tool for learning. When we speak, we express our ideas. But when we listen, we capture new insights. We even learn more about the people around us. When we listen, that skill can help us to solve misunderstandings and foster mutual respect. And that's why sometimes people love those who always listen more than they speak, because when time comes and they would like to share ideas, they will be able to to respect you. And if it is your turn to speak, they give you attention because you had already given them time. And that's why the nature gave us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. Be observant, listen more, and talk less. If you are called to serve, serve with all your heart, serve with all your compassion, and leave the burning flame for your successors. May the Almighty Lord bless you. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you are true.
Stock guardians representing your entire stakeholder for parents, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to humbly welcome you to this occasion as we witness the pass out of our lovely daughters and sons. As Mulago fraternity, we cannot take it for granted. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation out of your busy schedule. I understand there have been so many activities, among which there have been release of the finalist results, but we are more than humbled to have the Department of HET with us. Despite all other activities that you had, we are very, very grateful. Our guest of honor, the patriots that you are witnessing today, who are about to be passed out, as you've already been informed, they are 226. When you look at them, they are really very young, with the age bracket of 20 to 28 years. And as such, this is the age bracket which needs a lot of support. And because of the age, you realize, guests of honor, that even the information concerning about their country, however much you tell them that please love your country, please sacrifice for your country, they may not be very much aware where this country began from, where we are right now, and perhaps where we are intending to be. And as such, they needed to be oriented so that they could grasp and understand where our nation came from, what is expected of them, and what should be done in the future. We really appreciate the coordinator for patriotism and the entire team for accepting to train us. Our lovely guest of honor, I want to say that we actually requested them on a very short notice, but we are more than humbled that they never said no. They accepted it to come and train us. We are really very, very, very grateful. I would think we could give them asante sana. Guest of honor, sir, they've gone through various sessions as the previous speakers have told you, and I happened to attend one of the sessions, of which also touched me so much, and I think you are the ones who was facilitating us in that session. And it was about the way of our thinking. It really touched me so much, and I liked the way you are integrating it with the scriptures. And remember, you said that we need to be very conscious on the way we think, because our thoughts shapes our lives. If we don't think well, we might end up disorganizing our mind. And when we disorganize our mind, it has a big impact as far as fitting ourselves in the society is concerned. Our lovely guests of honor, I want to say that sincerely our students have been well trained, and was it on Wednesday, I received an audio, perhaps I will share it with you, from one of these patriots. They are very, very appreciative for the sessions that we are giving to them. At first they were not understanding. Perhaps they were thinking, bino bintu bya government, bino bintu bya Museene. But as they came to get more and more, they said, oh wow, thank God that we are able to attend this training. We want to say that you have really added value to our institution. And actually, if I could quote what he said in that audio, he said that they are really changed student nurses, they are changed student midwives. To hear that one from them, I really know that now they are responsible students. They are students who are going to be focused with their academics, and they are students who are going to create a difference when they cross over to the world of work. We have no doubt, guests of honor, as you know that for us we are dealing with the patients. We need to have passionate, and of course somebody to have passionate, they need to have that extra love, deeper love, and even going beyond self. I strongly believe that this training, which they have been equipped with, they are more than ready to provide services beyond self. To the patriots, allow me to congratulate you for completing the training successfully. And I'm saying congratulations. Welcoming you into the field of loving your motherland, Uganda. And that one, what does it mean? We need to be really committed. We need to be really very responsible people who will be in position to carry our profession forward. We have no doubt administratively, and we are really very proud. We know that you have really changed, and we expect maximum really from your services. And guests of honor, we don't think that we shall have any problem as far as training these students are concerned. So we are saying thank you so much for the training that has been offered to us. Our lovely guest of honor, I would like to say thank you for accepting to officiate over this Passout ceremony. We cannot take it for granted. And guest of honor, sir, we are humbly saying, requesting you to pass our warm greeting to our Mama, First Lady, and to Papa, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibakabura. Our lovely guest of honor, we are saying, when you reach there, tell him that Mulago School of Nursing and Midwifery loves him so much. He's the initiator of this. He's a visionary person, and we are really loving him so much. I would like also to appreciate the entire team led by the coordinator. We are saying thank you for giving us this opportunity for our students to be trained. Mama Commissioner from the HET department and your entire team, we are more than humbled. Sincerely, you've been the other side and you managed to come. We are not expecting you because you're on the other side. We are really humbled to have you here. We want also to appreciate our preceptors, the commissioners from the National Referral Hospital, and we want to appreciate our parents who have stood in for your students to come and witness this as they are being passed out. We want to say thank you so much for honoring our invitation. The band, we are so grateful. We cannot take it for granted for for our facilitators, the instructors. Commissioner, they've done a great work. Our instructors, every session was spark, and I sampled some of them. They were saying, wow, it was worthy. We really appreciate our instructors, and we are saying thank you so much. We do appreciate our fathers in the Lord who are with us today for this occasion. We are saying thank you so much. The guild leaders from sister institution, we are saying thank you so much. And once again, we want to say thank you to our commissioner, the chief guest, and we are saying feel at Mulago.
They are here today. The instructors of patriotism that were led by your coordinator who was here. I really don't want to spoil the protocol because I was not here since we were beginning. But I want to recognize all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guests of honor, I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you. I know you had a very tight schedule. However, you divided your time very well, and you are here with us this afternoon. May God reward you abundantly. If I was a patriot, I would have clapped for him for organizing this training that he has made all of us to be here. Madam Mrs. Baingana, Doctor, I think this is my first time to address her as Mrs. Baingana in front of you. Can we congratulate her? She gave us the best gift of the beginning of the year, and we thank God. First of our greetings to Mr. Baingana, that we are very happy. He's treating you very well.
Asante sana.
Thank you very much for organizing this training. And I know it is the practice. Just of one of the other week we were in Hoima, and you saw what happened in Hoima. I know next time you are going to be in Mulago, the giant. I say they are planning, they are behind you, they are almost putting the application. And then you go to Jinja, you go to Arua, you go to Lira. In all our institutions we do this, and we pray that every time we put in the application, you receive it and you approve and effect it accordingly. Before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to apologize. It is not my practice to come in late. And those who know me must bear witness. I'm a very good time manager, but today I had other demanding activities. We are releasing the national results for nurses and midwives. And I want to congratulate all those students that have gone through. Over 90% of the students have passed those exams. So we are just celebrating. So that's why I came in late. But when I realized that the function was still going on, I said, let me go there and be there in my presence. And I dedicated Mr. Yasin Muchibi. Please stand up. And I'm told he arrived on time. And here with me I have Madam Mirungi, the Principal TVET Officer for Nurse and Midwifery, and Miss Latina, Mrs. Now. So the department is here to see what you are doing here in this institution. But I want to bring you greetings from Mama and the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports. She loves you. And she has never been with you. Mulago School of Nursing and Midwifery is there in the State House. The photograph and all those things that we have done. So she loves you so much. And the Minister of State for Higher Education, Dr. Jesse Muyingo, who was officiating at the release today, representing Mama, but also your permanent secretary, Dr. Kedres Biagenda. They have all told me to convey their greetings to you. Guest of honor, before I comment about this trainee, I want to give them information that on last Friday, the HTVET Act 2025 was gazetted. You may not be knowing what it means by the HTVET Act 2025 shall continue sensitizing the population, but I can say two things out of it. That we have now a regulatory body, the HTVET Council, regulating training in the HTVET. I want to just give reference to the National Council for Higher Education. Whereas higher education is under National Council, HTVET training, majorly diploma, certificates, and those other training below that will be regulated or are going to be regulated by the HTVET Council. And then, yes, please clap harder. That's a big, big achievement. We are the only one that have been in the region without a HTVET Council. Now that we have it, we are very hopeful that regulation of training of HTVET is going to be well coordinated. But also the other message that I want to give to you is that our two boards, Uganda Nurses and Midwifery Examination Board and Uganda Allied Health Examination Board, are now merged into one Uganda Health Professional Examination Board. And then the third message that you can go with from me now is that Madam Nampiima Kakonge Eva is the interim executive secretary for the Uganda Health Professional Examination Board. I have that one louder. Can we give her another one? So that is very, very good news to us. We have a lot of expectation in that law, and we hope for the best. The other thing that this law has provided for is the creation of a HTVET, a technical university. What does that mean? That technicians now can progress up to degrees, bachelor's, master's, and PhD, unlike the previous one. The nurses, you are going to tell me, for us who have been progressing, therefore that is not news to us. But the other technical people have not been progressing up to master's and PhD. So that's another new development for this law that we have. So guest of honor, I saw that the nurses could appreciate this, and we go on. I don't know that you have already been passed out or you are going to be passed out, but let me take this opportunity to congratulate you. Congratulations. I thought you said, yes, sir. Congratulations. Yes, sir. I think I've forgotten. I went through the same training also. So, now that you are becoming patriots, we expect good discipline from you. I don't want to hear Principal Eva calling me, Commissioner, the students are going on the strike. How can the students who have gone through this training go on strike when they have been trained on how to do good communication, proper communication, to be patient, to love themselves, to love others, to love your country? Can you go on strike? No, sir. That's better. I expect you to be better, to provide better health services. I expect you to ensure that we get improved health outcomes. Improved health outcomes. I want to hear the maternal mortality rates have reduced, the infant mortality rates have reduced, mothers are getting services as they go into the hospital. People are, even if somebody is sick, but he can have a smile that shows that there is appreciation of services provided. I expect you to with that, to take us through improved productivity of our population. What does that mean? That twagala bwavu kubanga obwavu bujja kubanga abantu babeera babadde bulunaku. Abantu babeera babadde bulunaku tebasobola kukola sente. Tuli together nurses? Yes, sir. And midwives? Yes, sir. So after this training, for me, I'm seeing the whole Uganda being productive because we shall be treating all their diseases and preventing and promoting and rehabilitating. Are we together? Yes, sir. I expect to see improved socio-economic status of Uganda. This money economy say move around talking about the partial development model. You people, you are the people to see it implemented. So I expect socio-economic status improved. And of course, I expect you to be safe. Your coordinator was telling you to be safe, to ensure that you don't get HIV. How can a patriot go to unsafe sex? Would that show that you have been trained? No, sir. But of course, how can a patriot go into sex before marriage? No sex? No marriage. Say it loudly and I hear. And of course, security will be guru and we will live well. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, as a trainer, I want to see good attendance of classes, good attendance of clinical wards, clinical rotation, managing of your logo books very well. I don't want to see forgeries in your book. Simani, you do surgery in the books. You do surgery? No, sir. Somebody told me you do surgery in the books. No, sir. And you remove one page. It is not in the Mulago. No, sir. Please don't do surgeries in the books. No, sir. No, sir. I expect you to make a good use of the libraries and the computer lab and the skills lab. And therefore having your 100% pass rate here in Mulago. Yes, sir. Yeah? Yes, sir. It is doable. Yes, sir. With all those expectations, guests of honor, I want to thank you again for coming. Now they have told me that they are going to do things well. May I now take this opportunity to invite you to come and address the congregation.
Our Patriot Professor, all the dignitaries from the Ministry of Health Headquarters, all the dignitaries from sister institutions of Allied Health and the main Mulago School and the main Mulago institution, all the invited guests, our participants for today, the graduates, patriots who have been undergoing patriotism and ideological orientation course, the staff from the Secretariat, members of the press, the band, respective leaders in our capacities, religious, political, spiritual. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are about to 3 minutes past lunch according to the program. Therefore, I am standing between you and lunch. But I'm representing the Commissioner of National Security for Patriotism Corps down here in Seku, Commander Phase 14, who said the Secretariat staff under Medina and the staff to ensure that we have this colorful training and successful end. My name is Colonel Justus Rukundo. I am the commandant of Oliver Regional Tambo School of Leadership and Pan-African Center of Excellence, Kaweta, which is the sister institution of ideological training in the UPDF, the sister institution to Chankwanzi, National Leadership Institute. I am glad today to represent the Commissioner So I bring you greetings from State House and from the Commissioner on this auspicious day of Passout. She called me personally yesterday, telling me what she feels about you and your training. So I bring the greetings to all of you and the student fraternity on this auspicious day of your closing ceremony. I am happy also that I am coming to Mulago not as a patient, because I have been to Mulago several times, not necessarily myself being a patient, but bringing patients, following up patients on COVID tests. So I just come there, I go to one of the places down there. I am like a regular visitor. They use, if I come in civilian, they say I found it, you show me where to sit. But today, I'm happy that I'm coming as a guest, as a chief guest in the function. So I'm also happy that I'm coming to Mulago not as a patient, but really as a chief guest. It's a very big achievement. Because when I told one of my friends that I'm going to Mulago, he said, "Are you sick?" I said, "No, I'm just going there as a chief guest." Chief guest in the hospital. I said, "No, in the School of Nursing." So the impression out there, Madam Principal, is that Mulago, people don't know that you have a School of Nursing in the civilian community. They think every time you go to Mulago, you are going to get sick. Yeah, you know, the staff was trying to chase away the rain. Now we have got the sunshine. I tried to chase it through the rain can fall. Now the sunshine has come. I don't know why, what magic we're using. Because we were trying to chase away the rain. I said, you go outside can rain, because we want the rain. Now the man was busy that is guarding against the rain. So when he goes, now it's shining. So he means to tell I'm very happy today that I want first to thank the principal for keeping the ban, the candle burning, which Dr. Hajat left behind. I am really overjoyed. I'm happy that even in my not long tenure, I have been in the military service for 26 years, and I was in the National Leadership Champions as a coordinator and a trainer and a lecturer at the time when the Secretariat of Patriotism was being formed. And I'm happy that I also tutored, or at least mentally coached for some little time, the Commissioner, Dr. Hajat, and I could see her becoming very enthusiastic, and I knew she was headed for big things. You know, when you train many people, you see some they are being forced, some they do it with their passion, and I knew she was headed for big things. And even more coming, Hajat, don't worry, this is just the beginning. Yeah, asante sana to Hajat. So thank you, Madam Principal, for emulating what Hajat left behind. I shared with you last time when I was opening the course, and you told me how you now how you are going to ensure that this one becomes systemic in the training cycle, like the students were requesting, so that every year this one takes place. You are just a stone's throw from the Secretary for Patriotism. If the letters don't reach, you can just drive your car and drive in, you share with the Commissioner, and your training will take place. So the office is open for you anytime. To the members who came today, thank you very much for coming to embrace this occasion. Thank you, Professor, for giving the students the 5 qualities of a patriotic citizen and the 3 principles a patriot can always take. I am sure they programmed it at the heart being nurses, they know how to do it, and they are going to go home and do surgery on it and ensure that they get the right thing to move in. Asante sana. I'm also happy with this team. I didn't know that you have this team which is always supporting you. I met them in Hoima, but I thought it was a big function, that's why they came. I didn't know that they treasure patriotism very much. Thank you, the team of Hajat, for always being there to see that patriotism taking place. Asante sana. I think in Hoima I didn't see the gentleman, but I think he was not there. Because I saw the ladies, but the gentleman wasn't. Were you there, sir? Yeah, you know, I didn't come, but my eyes are still clear. So thank you also for joining the team. But the team, thank you for being there. You know, I like that teamwork. Because when you are not there, people can step in and they know how to move on with others. Patriotism, as it was stated in all the speeches, in all the coordinator elaborated the history of patriotism, what we do, what is required of a citizen, what is the future of patriotism. Thank you for coordinator for giving that elaborate for the students and the people who came to understand patriotism, why it is important for everybody. So I will not go into lectures, but there are two major issues which are always contentious in the public and even the younger generation. Number one, you need to teach people to love their country. It's a big contentious issue. People ask it on the TV. Members, you know, in Uganda we are very sensitive. Usually when they find you have made the decoration of your function like this one, people will start suspecting you. When you wear clothes, they will even suspect. I am sure that even ladies who put on lipstick, people are very suspicious. When you put a certain lipstick, they say, maybe you have now changed it. Very soon, I think you shall, when you go to the market, you will start choosing not to buy some certain colors of watermelon and want, because people will suspect you. Uganda, we are very color sensitive. But patriotism is for every color. Patriotism is for the country. And therefore, everybody should be able to undergo it. Number one, it is a constitutional requirement that on page 29 of the constitution we say that it is the duty of every citizen of Uganda to undergo political education, and the state shall make available the avenues and services for political education to take place, like now or during that. So it is a patriotic duty of every Uganda to be. Why? Because in order for you to enjoy these freedoms and rights, you must perform your duties and obligations. That's number one. But number two, why you have to teach people is that there are people who do not even love their parents, even when they are mature. They hate their parents and even they say it openly. So if you can hate your parents who produced you, what about the country which you don't know even how you relate with? There are many, we can even sample. People say, I don't want that woman, the woman who kept you in her womb for 9 months, you were produced, somebody gave you a breast for free for over 2 years. Some people even the garden, they breastfeed for 2 years. They don't want to leave, they first have to put chili. They put chili on the breast for you, or aloe vera for them to leave the breast. Then you wake up and say, that woman, she's not even my mother. Now, if you can't love your mother, can you love Uganda? So, if people cannot love their mothers, we have to teach them to love their country, because Nelson Mandela, may he rest in peace, he told us that love and hatred, they are emotions, and nobody is born hating. But we are taught how to hate. So people, if they are taught how to hate, and they hate passionately, when somebody he hates and even calls others to hate, go for him, what about if they are taught how to hate and also how to love? Therefore, it is important that we teach people how to hate and therefore how to love their country. That's why we teach patriotism, because human beings are born not hating, but when they hate passionately. And he says, after all, it is very natural to love than to hate, because the hatred, they must teach you regularly. But love, they don't tell you and you just pick up. That's why we teach you patriotism. That's why we teach patriotism. Not for NRM, not for the government, but for every Ugandan, because everybody needs Uganda. So patriotism is a common good. It is not for any party, it is for every citizen of Uganda. When we make a road, we don't make it for movement, we don't make it for FDC, it is for the whole of Ugandans. And therefore the public good, the common good, as patriotism is the whole country. All countries, finally, all countries follow the patriotism. All countries which have developed, they have mastered the art of patriotism. And in fact, the countries which you admire, you hear Ugandans say that Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea, they were like Uganda in the 1960s and 70s. The only magic they have is that those countries they are inhabited by patriots, and in fact in South Korea and Singapore, every citizen is a soldier. You have to undergo mandatory national service for at least 2 to 3 years, where you serve your country without any pay before you go for higher institutions. Meaning that if you leave the training, you are already a soldier and you act like a soldier. Does being a soldier help anything in patriotism? Yes, because soldiers, they are trained to withstand any adversity which no ordinary person can do. And that's what led to that Hammarskjöld, the former UN Secretary General, who said that peacekeeping is not the soldier's job, but it is unfortunate that only soldiers can do that job. So, where patriotism would have been a job for every, teaching patriotism would have been a job for every citizen, but unfortunately it is only soldiers who can do it in practice. Why? Soldiers go where everybody is running from. If they say there is trouble here, everybody will be going opposite direction, the soldiers will be going to where the trouble is. And there is no amount of money you can pay anybody to die for you. So if somebody is going to do something which is risking his life, you can say that he's going there because he's going to get money. If he was money, that's why when we are teaching soldiers, soldiers are called to serve, just like the nurses. We serve. We are not even civil servants, we are only public servants. And we are not subject to civil service law because a soldier's job is mission-based. We are on a mission. Therefore, if you can have all of you being soldiers, and in waiting the little time you have just been here, then we shall have patriots for Uganda, and we shall not regret. I thank you very much for accepting to undertake that journey. Now, you want me to talk in nursing language? I thank you very much for accepting to take the journey of patriotism, of service, not of mercenarism. Now let me talk to you just briefly before, because I'm standing between you and your lunch. And I know when it is lunch time, I have always said that even on a function like this, all the people no longer become their titles, but they become participants. And they value time more than knowledge. So since I am confident of that one, I have been a participant, I have been a student. Even what I'm saying, they are not hearing what they are thinking about the lunch. I'm sure somebody may not ring the lunch bell, otherwise even the whole function can end here. So let me now talk to you. The commissioner says she thanks you very much for accepting to undergo for 1 week, and I will take the message that you are appreciating and you want 2 weeks. That's very much. Thank you very much. The issue of the uniform, she says she's aware of it, where we have been. The issue of uniform is coming up, and the secretary is doing everything possible to ensure that one, they presented the uniform, which is already a step ahead, but we are now ensuring that we are procuring the uniform. Originally, the secretariat was under the office of the president, which was very rigorous and very bureaucratic. Now it is under the State House. We are hoping that it will be more swifter, because it will just have direct lines of solving problems rather than following the bureaucracies which normally take long in procurement processes, which you know, procurement. So the uniforms, they are working on them. Next time we will be having uniforms as and when they are supposed to be worn. So it will be so. So she said that now you have taken on the patriotic duty of being the patriotic nurses of Uganda. You don't have to light the candle and you cover it with the basket. You have to ensure that you put it on the lampstand so that it can shine for everybody, just like it is written in Matthew. Therefore, I implore you on her behalf to ensure that you observe all the lessons that they have taught you, the take home that you must know and you must exercise. And most importantly, she said that you cannot defend Uganda when you are not healthy. Good enough, the commissioner, Hajat Dr. Safinah, she already talked about it. It is not easy to defend your country when you are sick. Even the citizens, on top of treating the citizens, you must ensure that you prevent yourself from getting sick. So there is education, ensuring that you observe the principles of being healthy. She says you must remember them. And you know they are very simple of keeping healthy, you know them. Number one is proper nutrition. You have to eat according to the nutrition requirements. Number two, regular exercises. You remove all the non-communicable diseases once you are doing regular exercises. Finally, regular medical checkup. This one, at least I am sure you are available for free, because as nurses you'll be in hospitals, you will get that medical checkup for free, and therefore for you, already one is assured, you have to ensure they do proper nutrition and regular exercises. Once you do that one will be okay. But on the personal note, please, you have to develop into responsible citizens, and they have told you, so that you can ensure productivity for the citizens of Uganda, but also you yourself being productive so that you can support the nation to grow forward. As we noted, I am also very happy that I was there to your opening. I saw how you started, and I was able to give you the insight, and I'm also privileged to be the one again to have a closing word with you. It is very clear that people who don't chart their way forward early, they end up spoiling their future. So, number one, like I will add another one of the professor, at the early age of this one, you must discover your vision. What is your vision? What is your dream? The vision is your dream. What do you want to be? Do you want to be Dr. Hajat in the future? Do you want to be Dr. Eva? What do you want to be? You have to choose as early as this time and set your goal and ensure that you move on it. On that one, Arnold Schwarzenegger told us that you have to believe in yourself. You can begin as a nurse in Uganda. We have a tendency of thinking that when you don't finish at the university at the first time, therefore you have failed. There is that tendency of general thinking in Uganda. But you have got who have gone direct to the university and they have not made it. So believe in yourself and therefore set your right vision. Number two, you have to work hard. You have to work every day. Hard work pays. People they say you work smart, but you work smart while you're working hard. If you are not working hard, you will not be noticed, and therefore you don't stand out from the crowd. As simple as this training. You come on this training, you are always behind. On the Passout, you will not be different to become the parade commander. As I talk now, I know the parade commander for this course, the one who was here. I already know. And I'm going to write a report where she will be, and this report will be summarized, and the president will know that the parade commander for today was Akangwasa Media. Isn't it? And the parade commander, in case Akangwasa corrupts, Virunji Faisi, Karvina, would have taken the charge. I know that. So, work hard. I don't think that they were chosen because of their height, not because of the course they are taking, neither because of their morphology. No. I know they were chosen because of hard work. When they would go there, they would go an extra mile. Even when you are marching, I could see some people passing and the people are clapping hands. Somebody is marching with all her strength. She's doing it willingly. That's what we say, work diligently. Everybody can change Uganda if we are working diligently. But some people, they work in our language, what we call Nikuakilechi. In Kiswahili tunasema bora liendi. You are just working a day. You come at 8, you sign out at 5. Bora liendi. Whether you are seated, whether you are not helping anybody, whether you are on your phone, after all you have been there. But working diligently, working hard, means that even when the patient is coming without anybody to assist, you will come and assist and show her the next room where she should be helped. If it wasn't your own room, they were going to be attended to. You do an extra mile. That's what the doctor told you. Empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of the other person. Say, if I were a patient, would I be happy to be standing here when the nurse is on the phone and I don't know where I should be going? That is empathy. That's hard work. Diligence. You have to work diligently. Another issue you have to put into to know if you are going to achieve in this life, it is what the doctor told you, integrity. What can you do when nobody is seeing you? What can you do if you are left alone with the patients who need to be attended to and you are the only one who is there? What can you do? Would you lie to them that they need some money, that's why the doctors are not come? Would you have to tell them that give me some items so that I call the doctor? What can you do when nobody is watching you? Integrity. I know Ian told to you, Commissioner HET talked to you about transformative discipline and methods of work. And he told you 12 components of that discipline that you need to change yourself to be better and even change the society in which you are. And the honest and truthfulness were there, Mad and Doctor has emphasized them today. You can never go anywhere as a nurse if you don't have integrity. They will not leave you in charge of a dispensary to dispense the drugs because they know half of them will go into your pockets. They are going to start making you dresses without pockets so that you will steal the drugs. They will start stopping you from going into the room with the bags. You check them in and the phone so that you have no integrity. They know that if they left you with the phone, you will not talk with the patient. They will stop you to go with the phones. Therefore, integrity is very important because everybody, you cannot have trust and reliability if you have no integrity. And even you cannot get married if you don't have integrity, by the way. because at the personal level, you need integrity. That's the third issue that you have to understand. Another one that you have to understand is that you cannot walk alone. I am not saying that you go and support Liverpool, no. Because people of Liverpool, they say, don't grow mature. When you don't mature in your brain, maturity in the brain is what brings emotional intelligence, so that you understand yourself, understand the others, and do the best for yourself. Emotional intelligence is a wide topic. I don't know whether Commissioner, rather the representative of the Secretariat, you taught that the topic to them, but it is very, very important, good enough. Under your own topics, you have that one, under clinical psychology. I think you study emotional intelligence, ensure that you are emotionally stable. Otherwise, there is some time when patients will go to the hospital, they find when you are mad, because your boss has already shouted at you, and your boyfriend beat you before you left the room, and the uniform you wanted to put on your phone, your firstborn wrote with the pen on the uniform, so you had to wear the one you don't want. Everything is messy. The taxi that you moved in, they cheated you. You agreed that they will take 5,000, rather 4,000. They refused to give you the change. So by the time you reach in the room, you are not stable. You are going to transfer that anger to the patient, and you will not work diligently when you are not emotionally stable. So as patriots and nurses, for that matter, you must have high level of emotional stability, and which you can only get and when you have understood emotional intelligence. It has got about 4-5 components. Ensure that you understand them. Understand yourself, self-awareness, regulate your temper, self-regulation, be empathetic about others, have motivation, so that you can have the best that you have to do. Once you do those ones, you will be good people to go, you will be the best nurse. The next time we shall find you, you will be the doctor nurse, and will be the principal of this place, you will be the next commissioner, because the future belongs to you.
Asante sana.
As I told you here, when we talk, I know you don't even listen to them. That's why I talk less, so because you don't have in the books where to write them, and even now you only think about lunch. So I end here, and since I had only 2 tasks to just address to you on this final day, and also to close this course, I now, from the report of the resident coordinator and team, from the report of the principal, from the report of Dr. Hajat, who also saw what you are doing and what they have been reporting to her, and also from my own observation when I came to meet you and the parade you have shown today. Actually, I must thank you. Your parade was superb, because you are few. And there are some people actually who matched together. I'm waiting to see the gifts. People, they give gifts because there are people whom I saw they were matching with their heart. Their heart was matching. The others who were matching with the others just following, but there are others who were really matching. I want to see the people they are going to award the gifts. I may be the first guest of honor who will say no, this one no. You bring the other one, I give the gift to another person, but I'm about to see the people they are going to award the gifts. Thank you very much for that parade. So by the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me by the Commissioner of National Secretariat, Patriotism, I hereby take this opportunity to declare this patriotism training officially closed. Thank you very much.
I know, like you're saying, you were standing between us and lunch, but I had an opportunity to write down something. Like as a teacher, I need to emphasize some points so that the message you passed on will get into us more. One of the points you've emphasized to us is honesty and integrity, and it's part of our nursing principles. Like it's embedded as you enter the course. So thank you very much. You've encouraged us to embrace teamwork. In our work, we never work alone. We work with everyone, from the cleaner, from the askaris, the doctors, like it's a whole team. Thank you so much, sir. You've encouraged us to have emotional intelligence. I think I've experienced, I have had to standing patriots. I pray that among those are the ones you've seen, so that we don't have to say, this one, members. Let's warm up. Thank you very much. Frida, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Madam Zulia, the MC of the day. Thank you so much, our chief guest, Colonel Justus Rukundo. Thank you very much, Mama, Commissioner Hajat, Safinah, Kisu, Museene. Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Nampiima Eva. Thank you very much, our dearest preceptors from the hospital. Thank you very much, our dear staff who are present, our dearest parents. We are very, very happy that you honored our invitation and you came to see your children. We are very, very happy. Thank you very much, my dear patriots. Thank you for the endurance, as it was part of the training. I really appreciate what you have shown us today. So in our training, we had outstanding participants, and we want to appreciate them with a small token. Not that others have not done well. All of you have been extremely good, and I'm really so happy. And put in since Sunday, we have been here up to today. Thank you so much. And with that, I would like to request our chief guest, our dear Mama Commissioner, Mama Principal, our dear Professor, please. Our